simply on Simpson. It's great stuff. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant.
Let's get in behind here. Things around him here is a beautiful skill. Can he finish? Bold onto Adams. This would be a fairy story. Can there be a sweeter moment?
What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? Nice refreshed elbow, no fucking stress happening at all. No, not the case. It's actually getting fucking worse with these spoons. They're all over the gaff. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so the season has ended, you know, but the fucking éjits haven't. There's plenty of them out there now. They're on the Tillyman's case now. Oh, he's unbelievable. What a player. This is all I'm reading. Like, fuck me. Yeah, he's a good player. He's not a great player. Well, no, he is. He's up there near a great player, at least. I'd take him. I would take him. But Jesus, the way some people are talking about him, you'd swear it's another fucking Zinedine Zidane we're fucking getting. You know what I mean? Relax. Give the fella a chance. Stop putting pressure on him. My God. You know what I mean? This is what this fan base does, is put so much pressure and hype on a player. Just let him be a player. You know what I mean? Let it happen, you know? And, like, you know, then people, like, look, I'll dive straight into it, alright? This fella put out on like the league table, and he just goes, rate the season. Rate Arsenal's season. Wow. I haven't even read them, being honest with you. I haven't done any research, but we're just going to go into it. So, this fella, his face is out. He's not hiding. That's the main thing. Good man. 7 out of 10. Wow. Okay. The main aim was to get back into Europe, and we achieved that. Yes, the Champions League would have been amazing, but this shows exactly what needs to happen in the transfer window. And next season, we go again. Come on, you Gunners. Fair enough. Bit high for my liking, but if that's what you think. Here we go. Wow. 9. Seriously, what the fuck? Honestly, if you asked me back in August, my top 6 was always going to be Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester and Tottenham. So then you decide to give them a 9. Like, oh wow. The wonder did he see the game against Nottingham Forest where he really slapped us to get us out of the FA Cup? North London Derby. Did he see that? Did he see the Newcastle game only recently? Wonder did he see the Everton game where Everton were absolutely fucking shit? Like, how many games did they lose? 6 games in a row or something? Did he have a draw in between that? And they go and slap us? Did he see that game? Did he see the Brentford game at the start of the season? Don't think he did. He must have left them 13 games that we got fucking beaten. Wonder did he see them? Fucking 9, like seriously. Jesus Christ. I was going to click in on him, but he will fucking destroy my evening. Man. As the season progressed, we have our destiny in our own hands. So that was on the manager and players. Not to mention a due for a poor January window. I am okay with Europa, of course, but the way things folded out in the end against Newcastle was poor. Massive summer ahead. We will find it hard. That's fair enough. That's reasonable. Cannot argue with that comment. Someone with a brain in their head. Fair play to him. Here we go. Next one. 7 out of 10 for me. Back in Europe and 3 places higher. With more wins and points than last season. We lost too many games. We lost too many games though. Oh my God. 11 likes there and that. You know. So 3 places higher. So look, this is what gets me. This is what does my head in. 3 places higher. But fucking United are shit. You know what I mean? Leicester. You know, Spurs had a bad start. Fair enough, they ended up ahead of us. Chelsea weren't even great. You know, West Ham, they done well for, I'd say, three quarters of the season. And then they sort of fizzled out. You know what I mean? Last game of the season, they could have bounced ahead of Man United. And what did he lose? You know what I mean? They dropped off. You know, this is the thing. Like, the season that Leicester won the league, Arsenal came second on the very last day of the season. Like, we done it. It wasn't great, but I'm like, if we won an extra few games, we would have won the league, and we shouldn't have deserved to get second, if you know what I mean. The teams were just shit that year. Liverpool were shit, City were shit, United were shit. If they were bouncing, they would have bleeding went ahead, and probably would have passed out Leicester as well, but I don't get that. Oh, we're 3 places higher. Look at we lost 13 games. There should have been another few we should have lost or even drawn. You know what I mean? The Leeds game that I was at, we're holding on at the end. 2-0 up at home. Leeds. They're to go down to 10 men. They're relegated now. And we were holding on. I'm in the edge of my seat watching the game. That's what I mean. Like, look at the overall picture of the season. We always went in 3 blocks of 3, losing 3 at the very start. Then the Palace get all these games. Look at them. We lost pockets, and that's just we just couldn't pull ourselves out of this crap. You know what I mean? And this is the fucking thing. Like, people need to realise, how did we lose to Crystal Palace, Southampton, Brighton? You know what I mean? All them games. Like, we should have fucking won them. Like, at least draw the 3 of them. We're in the Champions League. Don't lose them. The Newcastle game, the Spurs game. Blocks, they came like that. It's just, like, the players were not up for these games. They weren't bouncing. They weren't, like, the whole, the Spurs game. You should, no manager, and I'm blaming a lot of the Spurs game on the players, because no manager should have to get any player up for the derby game. It doesn't matter if it's a Celtic Rangers game, a fucking Shamrock Rovers Bows game, Boca Juniors fucking River Plate or whatever it is, and fucking, we could go on. There should not be any manager that needs to get any player up for a game, and that goes down to the captain of the team, because if he'll spot. I've seen him walking into the dressing room, his head's down, he's listening to fucking music, he doesn't give a bollocks about this. You grab him by what Tony Adams does, you fucking grab him. Do you know what you were playing today? Do you know what's at stake for the fans that are out there? Do you know that? Because you fucking arrived in your big fucking Ferrari or whatever the fuck you're after arriving in. But there's players that are spending their hard-earned money. They're probably getting hotels, flights, buses, trains. You know what I mean? And you're arriving up here swamping in. Nah, fuck you. You know what I mean? That should be nipped in the bud straight away. You know what I mean? And get fucking out there and fight. We had nothing. There was none of that. Absolutely none of that. Like, I cannot say. You should be riling players up in the dressing room. You know what I mean? I'm a passionate person when it comes to sport. I'm not a violent person in any way, shape or form. But Jesus Christ, when I go across the white line and I'm playing a match, everything, I don't care who you are, it's all or nothing for me. You know what I mean? And to let the fans down, shame on them. Shame on them. Wow, you know what I mean? It's just beyond it. Like, it comes back to the captain again. Like Odegaard, and I don't know if I'm the only one that's seen it, but just go back and look at it. Hugo Lloris just rubbing his hair like that, as if, it's okay, you missed your chance. He fucking Odegaard, I don't know, took a shot headed, I can't remember. I just remember seeing that and nearly just going mad. You know what I mean? Disrespecting the badge, the fans, the fucking players, the manager, and he was able to do that. And what did Martin Odegaard? Hiya, hiya. Oh, I tell you, I don't condone violence any way, shape or form, but Jesus, that wouldn't have happened to me. Never mind me. Can you imagine someone doing that to Tony Adams? Vieira, oh Jesus Christ. Even Fabregas, let's be honest about it. He was a little terrier as well, like, you know what I mean? He didn't like that Pizzagate, you know what I mean? Whoa, we'll go on. We'll look at this, right? What's the story here? 8 for the players, 5 for the running of the team equals 6.5. Fair enough. Bit high for the players, as I'm just after mentioning it there. I suppose, yeah. Okay, we'll leave it there. 6.5. Here's the next one. About 6. I'm just going to skip forward to this one. 10. With the squad we have, after first 3 matches, 0 points. To finish 5 is an excellent achievement. We are not good enough for Champions League, but we are good enough for Europa League. Need to strengthen the squad though. Oh, Jesus Christ. 10 out of 10 this fella's given. Really, 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 really. Fucking clown. And of course he's hiding his face, you know what I mean? Of course he is. Oh, Jesus. There you go. That's it. You know, I'm done. I can't read anymore because I'll tell you one thing. They'll do me bleeding head in. You know. Yeah, that's the fan base for you. You know. If we have to like, you know, stick with this, the fan base need to demand a bit more. Let's demand a bit more. Let's demand a lot of players coming in the summer in the transfer window, and let's go for it. You know what I mean? Let's have an aim next season. What's the aim? The aim to win the Europa League, finish top 4, or win an FA Cup, challenge for the league. Wow, you know. Anyway, thanks a million for dropping in. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button, and also check out me Dell's vlogs. I'll put it in the description. Check it out. It's me being positive. I'm not negative on that at all. I'm being positive. Check it out, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Have a good evening.